God you guys are back. Like, I was almost this close to going fucking insane because you weren't here. Like, I'm so glad I didn't do a show by myself. I just couldn't do it.
But then you would have, like, killed a show and, like...
I'd actually be interested to see that.
No.
We'll hear it.
Kelly would be freak the fuck out. So.
Don't tell her you're actually recording.
Just don't leave again.
Well, I'm sorry.
What have I told you?
We have obligations.
Yeah. Sorry, we went to
like meeting Alpharad.
Yeah, I met Alpharad. It was awesome.
Yeah.
He gave me his personal email to send our videos to.
Damn.
Here's a hint. It's not hard to guess.
Well, I know the email starts, cue the roll call.
We are live!
Connect. Loading. Broadcast.
Watching all the anime. Webcaster. Show rating.
Equipment wielder.
Newcaster.
He doesn't see you.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Lane!
Cutecaster not afraid to speak their mind, Cyancaster Arcadian.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air! At castranger.com.
Yeah, put the roll call in right between that. So the whole roll call is part of the email address.
There you go.
Welcome to episode 207, I think,
Damn, son.
of Radio Sentai Castranger.
Yeah, we're back. Like, especially me, because I haven't done this show in like 3 weeks.
We're back at last, and it feels so great.
It's been 3.5 long hours since I've had to urinate. I'm so glad I didn't have to be there for Megabot. As cringy as that fucking series is.
Oh, someone made a comparison of something to Megabot in the Discord chat the other day, and I can't remember what it was.
I lost track of the chat because like 20 million messages a day.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did make Ichi do a show with a bunch of fans, and I'll do it again!
You will, for sure.
Oh yeah, probably when I go to Youmacon or something, I don't know.
And yes, Blaze points out it's fucking episode Gligar.
Fuck yeah, episode Gligar! Gligar's fucking amazing. He's one of my favorite Johto Pokemon.
But we don't have Gar here. Then it'll be episode Gao Gligar.
Gao Gligar. Gao Gligar.
Alright, so this week we're talking... our schedule's gonna be a little bit weird for this week and next week because we missed last week's show because we were ConBravo.
So we're doing like a half double episode. It's weird.
We're doing last week's episode as a feature topic kind of thing. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's about the Lupinranger episode. Okay, so this week, what we're doing is we're doing episode 45, but not 46 of Build, and then we're doing the last 2 episodes of Lupinranger, because this weekend, August 5th, Build is not airing, but Lupinranger is, so then next week we'll be all caught up. Trust me, I figured it out. You just see all the math flying around like Build or Sherlock Holmes.
Trust me. Flying around the room.
Woo! Damn it!
That's gonna bug Ichi the rest of the night.
Yep. Accent on the bug.
I think it's a ladybug. It's Tackle!
Gonna
It's
die?
Electric Ningen, Tackle!
So then in that case, if it's a ladybug, it's only gonna bug me and not you guys.
What do you want, Tenguchi, Tackle?
Let's make a boy. That was a little loud and on the wrong device, so hopefully it's covered up in post. Hooray!
Hooray!
So, Build episode 45 starts with a recap where they argue over who's the MVP of knocking out Evolve.
Not the MVP, the MVP! MVP!
Hold on, I forgot a thing.
Welcome to Blue Pop Stream, everybody.
Right?
Where we
It's a thing I do.
Where we try to prove Ego Raptor wrong by finishing Big the Cat's story in Stonk Adventure super fast. Go watch that video on YouTube. It's really good.
Yeah. So basically the episode opens with BuilDEAD stealing back the last 3 lost bottles. And shock of fucking shocks!
He's not evil!
I mean, he's not evil. He's also not evil.
Yeah. That's what I was said.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
said
sorry.
he's not
quickly,
Evol.
I also quickly forgot to mention, and I got our bootleg
BuilDEAD?
bootleg Patranger figures in,
Figures?
and they're actually really nice. So
They're decent quality for a full 6 set for $15.
yeah, see, look how cute they are.
Except they're all Patranego's helmet shape.
Hey, that's fine. It's the best design of the 3 of them.
Agreed.
There we go. So we're keeping them together for now, and then probably after a while, I'll give each respective Patranger.
When I'm done with it.
Yeah, when I'm done.
Alright. So, of course.
So yeah, BuilDEAD isn't evil.
Yeah.
Shocker of shockers, Evol's not dead either.
Although I love that,
What? The main villain didn't die 6 episodes before the end?
Right?
So
More like BuilDEAD.
Yep.
That has to be the name of the episode. I'm sorry.
I'll write that for now, but we'll see if...
That's too funny. It just has to be the picture of just him, No, it has to be him, dissolving, but then it's, Build's head on his body as he's dissolving. There we go.
I'll write that for now. We'll see if we come up with something else.
BuilDEAD.
So the Evol driver apparently also survived that explosion, but it was blown just off screen. I love how convenient that is, because you see him explode, and then Sento walks up to the pile and sees the balls.
It's a powerful piece of technology. It's not gonna just get destroyed in a simple explosion.
Well,
it's made of stronger shit.
I'm not questioning the fact that it got destroyed. I'm questioning the fact that we didn't see it get shoved slightly off camera. It was just there as BuilDEAD walks over to oh, okay.
Okay.
And then he puts it in a frozen milk can. And
yeah, it has buttons and lights on it and shit.
It was effectively him putting Evol back in his Pokeball.
Showing your seaweed crisp things, Dani. He's
Wait.
trying so hard not to make any noise.
Wait, I've got it. He put him in his ice box.
Ice box!
That's what happens if you put the fridge bottle in the Evol driver. So it's appropriate.
Yeah, when we get that's another reason I'm excited to get my build driver, because yes, I bought a build driver and it has a trigger. Don't fucking judge me.
Don't fucking judge me. I can wear my own rider belt.
No, so probably as soon as I get my build driver in, I'm just gonna be all right, Ichi, give me your panels, and I'm just gonna play bottles all night. With your permission, of course. You can be there. You can supervise.
Supervise.
Hi, Gar. Hi, Gar.
Okay.
You gonna join us, sir? Or? Okay.
That hurt.
There, if you want, there's got a shit ton of poutine from Popeyes on action.
Shout out to Skip the Dishes, which delivered Lane the wrong order, let him keep it, and refunded him
Yeah, I
his
got
money.
$40 worth of food when I only paid for $15 worth of food, and then they let me keep it, and then they also refunded me my money. So,
Hooray!
fuck yeah.
Promo code in the description.
Skip the Dishes may be bad sometimes, but at least they're honorable.
You gonna say something? Make us not sound crazy? See, he's here!
You see, he can't be ducked!
I haven't seen it. Go check out Christopher Robin, now out in theaters, but if you're this point it's not in theaters, go check it out where you find it.
Thoro.
Christopher Robin is currently legally available at your local theater.
On Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, that'd be amazing. Yeah, right? Okay.
We're like Christopher Robin. What I'm hearing.
He's taking 2 of the poutines.
Poutines?
I saw your thing on that section. Oh, you jacked a ton of it.
So Sento gets up in his dad's face about the fact that he allowed much of humanity to die, and he
And he's just like, eh.
I had to do it to save humanity.
The needs and the may outweigh the fear.
So what you're telling me is he's Takatora.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Build episode 45.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Cool, sit down and get spoiled.
Okay. He wants to.
That's why I did.
No, basically, I was downloading it, got bored, had to go to work. They were like, oh yeah, you don't need to come to work. I'm like, I'm already halfway there.
Well,
let's go watch Christopher Robin.
We're talking about last week's build episode.
Yeah.
Still didn't watch that.
The way
Same as me.
Did
the
you
way
watch
I see it,
Patranger?
it's almost like the Flash in time travel.
I watched bit of episode 24. I
Fun.
was watching it, and I watched episode 25.
Yeah. I've watched episode 45 3 times in the last 24 hours.
More in the last like 3.
I call it if the Flash was a
I mean,
Sentai
counting yesterday.
Oh, okay.
episode.
Anyways,
As we were saying,
Also high.
so as BuilDEAD explains what Evolt's plan was to Sento, it basically boils down to the phenomenon that defies physics that Evolt has been aiming for this whole arc was the power of fast travel! So he could warp to other planets, sloop them up like a fucking dinner soup, and be on to the next one by tea time.
Oh wait, I remembered. Remember that.
Got that reference.
that's that reference.
What's it called? The instant transmission.
Yeah, or instant translocation.
I feel like Coda could do that too. Just like
Right?
big black holes.
I love it because it effectively means that Evolt is a villain motivated by his own laziness.
Can we have that, please? Can we just have in the Heisei Generations Forever movie, whatever, like, it just, like, Evolt comes back, and just he fights Gaim. And then just Space God versus Space God. That'd be
Or maybe something like that could happen when Zeo goes to Gaim.
Just imagine Black Hole Evolve versus Gaim Kiwami. That would be a fucking epic fight.
I would like to see that.
Someone mash that together. I don't know, using Gaim footage and build footage.
Is there footage of Coda in space?
Go
It's not that hard.
Photoshop Goku and Frieza when they're fighting on Namek. Just replace their heads with.
And then just,
See, you're thinking the Vincaster way of logic.
and then just Evolt chopped in half by his own
Can
destructiveness.
that be the thumbnail?
We already came up with a thumbnail.
Aw, you guys suck.
Actually, it was a good one. We don't.
Ooh.
You'll just have to wait for the episode because we're not going to say it again.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, no, mine was better.
So yeah, Evolt's deal has basically been go from planet to planet, eat them up, black hole them, get powerful, and move on to the next planet. So he's Helheim.
Yeah.
Also, kind of what it looks like he destroyed after getting his money.
Keep
Right?
in mind, this is the planet that wasn't turned into.
Oh, that's true.
This is the
Ooh.
planet that DJ Sagara put the Fruit of Life on in the other dimension.
Interesting point.
So probably maybe
none of you
Evolt just
thought about that.
maybe
No.
Evolt just encountered Helheim at one point and just destroyed him.
He kicked him so hard he fell into the Lupinranger universe and became Giwi.
Jesus Christ.
We'll get to that.
Hey, you mean that
Wow.
fucking rip-off suit?
Right? We'll get to that. So, Utsumi steps out of the shadows, and of course he's been possessed by Evolt. Now that he has his complete form, he has full control over his DNA and can manually slurp out a little goop of himself and just have him possess anyone he wants all willy-nilly. And he does it in spades in the episode.
Yeah, once to fucking Utsumi, and then, like, proceeds to just go, hey, fuck it, I have this evil driver, might as well turn to Mad Rogue. So then he transforms to Mad Rogue, kicks everyone's asses. Then we get this fucking stupid, silly shot of just, like, freaking Kazumi and Gentoku and Banjo. They're all, like, running transformations, so, but, like, the tubes that, like, can, like, cover grease.
They're more like
and,
jars.
Yeah, jars that cover grease and Rogue. They just, like,
They're running with them.
running with them.
Beakers.
And it looks, oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
beakers.
that's what it is.
And they look stupid.
And
Like,
it's not
so
the first.
stupid.
It's not the first time they've done that either.
No.
The game glitch.
You can't run in a Henshi when it's a transformation sequence that involves something forming around you. You can't.
At least
it looks dumb when you run with it.
At least-
Kamen Rider Blade.
Well, that wasn't.
Well, that was
something
that was
surrounded
him running into a giant holographic card. That's different.
which then like wrapped around him. This is a different thing. Anyway, so Shinobu, BuilDEAD gets stabbed through the heart by Evol.
Like immediately, no hesitation. It's
Hey, so
amazing.
you betrayed me. Guess what?
Yeah, you get the axe.
Or the stab.
And then
And now young Sento's
then
dead.
he grabs
You
his
will die.
then he grabs his evil driver and Ichi, what does he do?
So any longtime fans of Castranger will remember that back when Gaim aired, Kamen Rider Baron had this one moment where he switched belts from the Sengoku driver to the Genesis driver without losing the base suit, even though they were completely different power sets. And now we have another of said moments, where Evolt, while possessing Mad Rogue, literally shits Utsumi out of him, like completely out the backside, to regain his own physical form, and while still wearing the Mad Rogue suit, but not the Evolve driver, has several seconds of just being there with the suit on before he slams on his Evolve driver, and effectively form changes from one rider to another. So it's not only the same kind of bullshit, but it's worse!
No, okay,
Because he form changes to a different rider!
But I'm thinking of it now. He has the ability to morph his appearance in any way he wants, so he probably just took the appearance of Bad Rogue just for fucking shits and giggles.
That's the only explanation I can fit in that gap.
Yeah, but still, this is funny.
There's a
Other
simple
than fucking, we don't have the...
But the only wouldn't it be the only? He's the one giggling.
Well, he did just shit out Utsumi.
It did just shit a person.
So then,
I birthed you from my mind vagina!
I will birth you and name you my bitch.
I mean, he has, because he choked him.
what's that from again?
Grump's playthrough of Sonic Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Eggman and Gamma.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, so, like, as BuilDEAD's dying or whatever like that, he, like, hands Sento, like, these 2 cards, and he's like, I'm so proud of you, son. Have you gotten taller?
Yeah, he's like, have you gotten taller? And Sento says no, but my response to that is, yes, I have, because I'm played by a different actor now.
Is like if you're a father? Is that or were you like a dead
Well,
father?
well, I
No,
mean,
he just wasn't around for like the last year.
Daddy wasn't there
To build me a rider system.
Raven's gonna kick my chair.
Raven wasn't there.
So yes, Sento's dad dies in his arms. So hooray, dead dads for all! Everyone get a dead dad.
You get a dead dad. You get a dead dad.
Put it down. Do not hit him.
Ah!
Raven tried to throw an adapter at Gar.
I didn't make the joke.
What's funny, Danny was like, don't hit him, but she's like, now hit him.
Didn't say anything about throwing stuff.
Do it.
Like, don't
You're a
hit him.
sadistic
Okay.
person, Danny.
If he chooses not to dodge, it's his fault.
Hey, don't hit me.
That's domestic violence! We don't accept that here in Castranger. We here in Castranger do not invoke domestic abuse, so don't do it. Don't hit your wives.
We only allow international abuse, not domestic.
Yeah. No domestic violence. It's not good.
Just like how we abuse this series internationally.
Yes. So,
Oh, before we move on. So BuilDEAD, like, dies and turns into these, like, pink sparkles that, like, fly around. My immediate thought is, quick, catch his essence in a full bottle!
yeah, the toast, the fucking...
Tokon full bottle?
Yeah, the Tokon full bottle.
That would have been great.
So then, like, yeah, he whispers something in his ear, which then we find out 5 minutes later what he fucking said to him, and it was just...
Why would they bother making a suspenseful scene of something being whispered if you're gonna tell us what it is 5 minutes later?
I'm not your dad.
That's what I
Evolt
said.
is your father.
No.
That's what I said.
No. We're a test tube baby.
What's your name again?
But I thought it was a test tube baby. All lies. All lies!
Keep the change.
Honcho's your dad.
Whoa.
Gentoku's actually your brother. Bat Dad's your dad.
Played the game.
No, just say. What's your mother?
What's wrong?
Ah, now I have more questions that I don't want answered.
Okay, and this is something, and like, if I can be proven wrong on this, that's awesome. So he hands him these 2 cards, one that has build on it, and the other one that has cross.
But no.
But I'm pretty fucking sure Sento thought of cross, not BuilDEAD and not Katsuragi.
What I'm going to file that under is BuilDEAD has spent the entire show analyzing both of them, and that's why he has their data.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure Sento built the cross dragon to just be like, I built this so keep an eye on you, so you don't fucking run off
He
again.
built it in a fridge.
Well, no,
the box was scratched.
He literally built the cross dragon so that Banjo wouldn't go running off on his own and, like, you know, punch out Sento again like he did 2 times.
Yeah, but those cards are clearly meant to be used to access the cross build can, which will happen in the movie because the movie happens right after this
But
episode.
no polymerization.
But
Polymer.
now I want to get into the part of this episode that I was most happy about, and this is just amazing. This is the reason why I bought a build driver and a hazard trigger again. So we found out that the hazard trigger isn't meant to be a berserker system, but it's meant to be a purifier. So which means build hazard technically was never supposed to exist.
Hazard was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
You know what I can just see now? The scene from Day of the Doctor with just okay, so David Tennant and Matt Smith are Sento and Evolt, and John Hurt is Sento's other
Katsuragi.
Yeah, it's Katsuragi. Being like, yeah, those tools are like
Somebody make that happen. Do
that's
it
not
now.
meant to be a form.
Someone try and make that happen. I would like to see that. Do that scene with the head change.
They're supposed to be purified, not turned to forms.
So, like,
The hazard trigger was designed to purify lost bottles and to access the white Pandora
yeah,
panel.
so Katsuragi just thought, oh, this is just a thing that, like, can enhance build strength, but, you know, comes at a price.
Which makes me wonder, was Takumi the one who created the slot on the build driver for the hazard trigger?
Probably.
Basing that on the Evolve trigger fitting into the Evolve driver?
Yeah. He probably just saw the designs of the Evolve driver and was just like, okay, I'll just make it to spec.
It's like a failsafe.
So, anyways, knowing this information now, that the build hazard was never actually supposed to be a thing, makes it 1,000 times cooler. And, like, build hazard is my all-time favorite thing in build, period.
I just like how defiant you are. Like, this form wasn't supposed to exist. Fuck you! In fact, I love it the most!
I do. I like build hazard before it was cool.
It was never cool.
It was never cool. It's still...
Specifically, Rabbit Tank Hazard. The other ones I like.
Fuck you.
Hawk Gatling Hazard is awesome.
No, yeah. Everything using build hazard is awesome.
Huh?
Is there such thing as, like, fake flame?
As opposed to CG flames.
Mm-hmm.
Capture flames.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a grease spot.
But I love it. Like, after Sento's dad tells Sento about the white panel, we get a scene of him talking to Takumi in his head, and Takumi is just being a complete fucking asshole. It's like, oh, that doesn't exist. He's just trying to make up for blah, 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 blah.
He's just an asshole.
And my immediate response is, shut up, Takumi's voice in my head. Okay, guys.
Is he the younger brother?
No, he's his past self.
Okay, because I was going to say, if it's a younger brother thing, I understand.
It's just Katsuragi, like, accepted Sento as the more superior of the two of them, so he kind of just hangs out in the corner of Sento's brain and
Watching games.
like he's like, you know, I like to imagine he was just like talking to him or whatever like that. And he's just like, well, you're an asshole, Sento. You know what? Enjoy peeing your pants. What are you talking about?
Like he has control over certain aspects of his body.
It reminds me of that Q-Ranger joke I made so long ago, where just like when Balance went into fucking Naga's head, and he just found a switch that just with emotions, it's just switched off.
Yeah.
Switch on.
I found the problem.
Click.
No, before, just like he's about to hit it.
Nah, he's fine.
I've learned the hard way.
He just builds a remote to access it from outside.
I just like to think that's Katsuragi do that. It's just like, yeah, enjoy pissing your pants. What are you talking about?
Like mid-battle? Like,
no.
Fucking really?
Yeah, it's just like in Iron Man 2 when Tony Stark's just like, the question I get asked a lot is, how do I go to the bathroom in the suit? Like that.
Did you see a little drone of the bag fly away?
Well, speaking of Game Grumps, no. I imagine him being like Fee from Skyward Sword, just popping up at the worst time.
There's an 85% probability that Evolt will probably destroy the planet. Thanks, Fee!
Thanks, Taku Fee.
Taku Fee.
No problem.
I'll be back in 5 seconds.
He puts his headset back up, picks up his controller, just starts playing Overwatch. I just see him being a huge gamer.
So
Comes back in 5 seconds. Told you so.
He's playing Climax Fighters.
so it's super funny too.
Build sucks in this game. Kaizo Goresha's broken.
It's super funny when like Evolt like picks up the panel and he like realizes he's still one bottle short and he's just like, fuck. Like, I'll be back. And then proceeds to put his DNA in Kazumi, which then Kazumi kind of just like wakes up and then just like grabs the CD ball, knocks at Sawa and Misora, and then
and you know how he does that?
How?
It might, in fact, be Grease Lightning.
Grease lightning.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was waiting the whole show for a way to use that joke.
Go grease lightning.
You're murdering 2 women.
Steal that lost bottle. Grease Lightning. Go Grease Blizzard.
That's next week.
I know.
And
And then he just does this like speed thing that like Evolt does, and it just like it's weird.
He like slides out of the base and over to Evolt on the roof of the building without moving his feet.
It like reminded me of like Mortal Kombat when Johnny Cage does this like shadow kick attack where it kind of like stretches out his after image.
You know what I just thought of? Now that he's possessed Kazumi, does he know where their new base is?
Probably.
Oh, he's not.
I have Evolt's memories!
Like, I have a feeling he's like real Repulsa. He's like, he knows who the Rangers are and he knows where they live.
Oh!
Like, he's just not gonna go there.
That would be such a cool thing for the Generations Forever movie where just like there's like a cult of there's like a cult of evil and like they all have like strands of Evolt's DNA and so like
we are the children
we've
of
all
Evolt.
seen what Evolt can do! Like we've seen it!
I thought you were gonna say
That'd be
Repulsa
fucked up and
shows
cool. I like that.
We are the children of Evolt.
Or, you know, what was the comedy saying about Bolt being...
No, I'm saying that Evolt and Rita both knew where the protagonists lived and knew who they were.
And did nothing about
They
it.
did nothing about it because we're supplying that.
Yeah, because like
Plot
later
twist.
when Evolt gets his ass kicked or whatever like that, he like gets like he loses his like form or whatever like that.
Plot twist. Bolt is Rita Repulsa in disguise.
Evolt seems more like the type who would definitely leave them alone just because it's not fun.
Yeah, like he likes to toy with them.
I mean, he calls up Sento and in last week's episode and goes, "You know, I could black hole your fucking planet at any fucking point, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you just come over here and we'll do the thing."
So hey, what's your favorite restaurant again?
So I can blow it up.
Your cafe.
Haha, bitch!
Gar, way to go! You down 2
Dang it.
poutines. I'm proud of you.
Well, they weren't really that big.
So anyways, Evolt gets all 10 lost bottles and proceeds to debut his monster form, which I'm so happy is finally a thing!
And honestly, it's really cool. I like it. It looks like an alien.
It looks like a freaking Guyver unit.
Yes, because of the head tail thing.
Yeah.
Swear to God, Raven, if he fucking does a Mega Smasher, open that chest.
Look, he took that form and the show immediately turned into live action Dragon Ball Z. So
He put Build through a building!
Yeah, no, he
rocked the dragon.
He warped Bill to another planet and actually commends like. He's like, wow, the rider system truly is a good thing. It lets you breathe on another planet.
Yeah, there's a shocking development. The rider system is basically a spacesuit.
Hey, if Power Rangers can breathe on the moon without their suits, I can.
But this is the only series I think that like literally acknowledges that's a thing. Unless it's like Forza, where clearly that's the motif.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we talked about Lupin Tricolor in the news. Gar just found Lupin
Okay.
Tricolor.
I think it's pretty.
Well, fine. You don't have to watch the movie.
So, well, okay, calm down, sir. So then, like, yeah, so, like, when Kazumi, like, speeds in back to, like, evil, it's, like, really awkward, because it doesn't, like, show him moving, he's just going, like, and then just, like, pass out. Wakes up later, doesn't realize what the fuck's going on. And, yeah, then evil does,
Over the revolution! I like it.
Overflow!
Fever Flow.
Oh, Fever Flow? Yeah, right.
I'm kind of. There is no actual name for his monster form aside from Evolt monster form, but I'm going to headcanon and call it Evolt Fever.
I'm gonna call it like True Evil. Because I think that's what he's actually supposed to be.
That's
like,
good
it's
too.
It's an extension of his true form.
It is his true form, basically. It's the only monster true form that requires a rider belt, I think. Really weird, but I like it. And when after he black holes that one planet and gets the fucking arm power up, those look awesome!
Oh yeah, he just has the ability to like fucking use like Lost Smash abilities. And like the man puts like a fucking panel like into him, and that was like really ballsy of him. So I was like,
something
holy shit,
just went
alright.
through me.
They went through me.
And then, of course, the four riders do their morale speech, and they all kick him at once, and they knock the panel out of him again.
Guys, let's try winning.
But not before it goes serious
Yeah.
to Dragon Ball Z and Sento gets put through a building.
That
only
was
to,
cool.
Only to have Evil warp to the other side and smash him into the ground in midair.
Right?
Really cool.
Can we have more of that?
Like, I can just hear the Dragon Ball sound effects.
Right? The entire time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. You used to do that a lot in your early years, guys.
Next,
Will Sento and Banjo be able to defeat Evil in time to save the world? Find out next time on Kamen Rider Build.
Kamen
Z.
Rider Cross Z. So we get to see Build use his genius form with the hazard trigger, which lets him effectively punch the panel out. It was neat because you still hear the hazard trigger sound, so the henshin effectively was like, Build genius! Yabe! Today! So it's like, oh fuck! Wait, no, it's awesome!
So that was actually really cool that like Genius Form like had the hazard trigger to like strengthen Genius. So
And
that was
had
cool.
absolutely no alteration.
I thought it would have been cool if like it would have been like a black version of the genius suit.
I would have liked that.
Genius hazard.
He had like the
Horns.
The horns.
The bat horns.
Yeah, the bat horns.
Right?
Those
So
hazards are mean.
Build manages to un/re-purify Hammer and Castle. It's really not clear like what counts as quote unquote purified anymore.
Mm-hmm. But like it pissed Evolt off, and then like Grease literally like slipped in and grabbed the bottles fucking right out of
No,
him.
he
I think
grabbed
at this
Castle.
point-
Grabbed Castle. Evolt got Hammer.
Oh, okay.
At this point, everything.
Well,
Yeah.
especially now that he has the ability to feel pissed off, because Sento literally punched feelings into him a few weeks ago.
I'm feeling.
And then yeah, they like try finishing him off with like a 4-man rider kick, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those are always cool. Like whenever those are done, those are awesome.
And then the episode ends with Evolt mentioning we see a TV report showing the 3 governors who are taking over the 3 regions, which is obviously leading into the movie. And Utsumi decides to get up in Evolt's face about the fact that he was never planning to rule Japan. He just wanted to get the Black Pandora panel. And Evolt proceeds to respond with, "Stop asking so many questions or I'm gonna fucking gut you."
You dumb fuck.
I mean, he does kind of.
Yeah.
You lied to me. No. No.
Don't fucking say.
Yeah, like Utsumi, like it was funny
Really,
when
the alien from Mars who had wiped out the entire planet really wanted to take over a country on an island.
Right?
it was so funny. Like
There's a
Utsumi,
reason why they
Utsumi-
call your planet dirt.
Utsumi tried questioning him again, and just like immediately, just fucking Evolt just chokes him out and says, "Shut the fuck up! What did I tell you? Don't question my motives. If you tell any of these 3 governors what I'm actually doing, I will fucking kill you."
Which makes me wonder, could this be the start of his redemption arc?
I have
No.
many sets of skill. More importantly, I can wipe you out in an instant. Fuck. But the evolution.
Do I want to bootleg Patron Yugo? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. It's just like blue, yellow, and orange. It'd be amazing. I hope that's a thing.
So yeah, there's the image.
Hey! Holy shit! Wow. That's actually really nice looking. I like that. There, that's what happens when Raven, Gar, and Ichi are fucking all combined.
Ew. Why am I the right hand?
That's itchy.
Right?
That's,
Woo!
that's when you get the horns.
I only control certain fingers.
That's another weekend. Are you done?
Well, we're done talking about Build. So, next week, we'll talk about how my boya Otoya gets another fist-based power-up.
Oh
I
boy.
lost track.
Oh, boy,
how many episodes behind on.
I don't know what life is anymore.
Who am I?
Yes, you're from
It's a metaphorical question.
Your metaphorical question. Lane, take us in.
Yo, Cook, set up!
So, episode 24 literally starts with Kairi searching Twitter for hashtag Gangler.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what I missed?
Yeah.
Is this like the new Lupin series? Where everyone can find Lupin by the internet?
No, he's searching Twitter for reports of Gangler sightings.
What's the difference?
Usually Kogure tells them where to go.
Oh, so since I wasn't here, like, the last episode that we talked about the show, the cooking episode was cool. I like that kind of, we got more, like, Toma did more stuff. I always like when Toma does a thing.
Toma
Like,
do something.
Because it rarely happens.
yeah, and then, like, we've been getting more personal stuff about Noel, which I really like.
Especially in these episodes.
Yeah, like, you know, we learn more about him, and, like, he's still awesome. I love him. And, like, especially in episode 25, like, he gets his ass kicked. Like, in shows that, like, even he can't do everything by himself. Like, he's not this, like, always this hardcore badass, so...
So basically, episode 24 is about lucky pendants that people are getting, which obviously are increasing their luck to unnatural levels.
And they're from Yui's collection.
Shocker. Well, they're not from his collection piece, they're just things he's creating.
Yeah. Which, out of the 3 new dudes we got, he's the best looking.
Fucking plague doctor ass, egg shoulder ass.
He looks a bit like Baron Nero, too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They just stole part of the suit out of Tokyoger.
Actually?
Probably modified it to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea is, when you use up all the lucky power, you turn into a Helheim plant.
Yeah, and like it was awful too, because it's like one woman was sitting in a chair on her phone, and she just starts turning into a plant. She's just like, ah! And just like losing her shit.
playing slots on her phone. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I regret becoming a vegetarian. Fuck!
Now I'm just picturing Roll in Central Park ending, where Stanley turned all New York green.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it's why do I keep blanking on Patranger?
What?
I don't know. Anyways,
Because the show sucks.
so Kairi like almost when they're at the club or whatever like that, he goes.
Kairi infiltrates the club to find out where these lucky
Yeah,
pennies are
there's
coming
this like
from.
fake DG Sagara motherfucker who wants to be he
1,
was.
2, 3, go!
Come on! And I'm like, no.
You can tell that the fucking club atmosphere was completely forced.
Yeah. Yeah, so Kairi, like, gets in there, and then, like, the Patos show up with Noel, and then, like, they transform, and they start fighting, and then the DJ is actually DJ Potaman.
Yeah.
What is it, Gar? Oh. Okay.
Do we want to know what?
No, it's something Ultraman related. Stay tuned for Ultraranger to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
So,
No, I went to go see Christopher Robin.
So anyways, Kairi almost henshins in front of the Patos, but Sandro spots him and he puts his thing... It almost... The way it was shot, it almost looked like he dropped his changer in the club, because like when she drags him out, he's not holding it anymore.
Oh, he just stuck it back up his ass.
Back into hammer space.
Yeah. And then
Wherever Link's weapons.
Then we get like a personal moment where like Tsukasa brings up like his brother, and like he looks over, he's like, how the fuck do you know I have a brother? Like,
We're police!
And she says no, but she actually gives this look like, oh shit, I have said that.
Sorry, I googled you.
Well, we
sorry.
were investigating you and stuff, and like it's like, well, stay out of my fucking business. Like it's not your business. And, like, to be fair, he's not wrong, she's not wrong either. So.
I love it that he's like, in exchange for you snooping into my history, stop worrying about where the fuck I choose to go. And she effectively responds with, no, I'm a police.
Yeah, I'll follow you. If you do anything bad, I'm arresting you.
I have to worry about you because no one else will.
Yeah.
We're getting this weird sort of mommy relationship starting.
Well, it's kind of what she is. Kind of the mom figure. But,
So we go back to Giwi and we find out that his collection piece apparently just grants him the passive ability to dodge all attacks.
It's cool though. He's just like, "Ah!" And just like shakes.
Even when they shoot at him from behind, where he's not actively seeing them, it just kicks in automatically.
Yeah,
that is busted.
Auto dodge, man. That's great. Oh yeah, and we get some more history on Tsukasa, which I liked finally, because like we find out like why she wants to be a police officer, and like it was because like her grandfather was a police officer, and her parents died when she was young, and
everyone dead parents.
And her grandfather was taking care of her, and then she got like broke this bully's arm or whatever like that, and then
she flipped the bitch.
And it's funny because she's like an early 20-year-old woman trying to look like a 16-year-old, like a school uniform. So it was really funny. And her grandfather was like, "Oh my god, if anything ever happened to you, I like, couldn't forgive myself." And she like realized like, "Oh yeah, my grandfather like loves me as much as my parents would have." And I'm like, "Duh!" Like, no shit!
He wasn't just being a hard asshole.
He cared about me. I'm like, yeah, tough love. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
My brother gives me that all the time.
And we confirm that the reason she fights as a police and a Power Ranger is because she effectively wants crime to fuck off so she can live at home with her grandfather in peace.
Yep.
I'm paraphrasing, of course. So we see that Giwi pays our old buddy Friezo Amigo for a new disguise, and it's great to see him again.
Yeah, I've missed him. And he's like, I don't know, he's kind of more sassy in this episode.
Right?
Like,
over these 2 episodes.
Yeah, he was just super sassy, and like he's like fucking with Raimon so much. It's great.
So they don't really touch on it too much, but I think we're starting to come closer and closer to the fact that the disguises they're buying are the victims of his using.
Yeah.
Although, what's weird is, so Giwi buys a new disguise from Zamigo, but we never see him use it.
Yeah.
And then, like, he gets defeated in the episode, and they never really say what happened to the disguise.
Well, I think he was going to, like, blend in again, but then the Lupins and Patos showed up, and he's like, well, can't use my new disguise then. Oh, well. I think that's why. He was going to use it, and then he got interrupted.
Yeah. And so we come to the way they defeat Giwi, by using his own lucky pendants against him.
Yeah, and they shoot him, and then Kairi just goes, Yosha lucky.
God damn it!
He actually says it. It's funny.
Fucking Kyuranger joke!
Yep.
I'm not adding that to the counter!
You know what's really off? No, that doesn't count.
Not until Civil War.
Yeah. It's awful, too. Like, Blaze is gonna hate me for this, but, like, God, I've, like, forgotten about Kyuranger. Like,
Right?
It sadly became a very forgetful Sentai for me, and that's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah. I'm sorry, Blaze. We
Blaze
know
had
you.
no comment.
We know. Yes, Kyuranger is the best for you. That's great, and like it was a cool Sentai, but like I don't remember really much from it.
Anyways, so Red decides to pull a suicide tactic and use up the lucky power to hit Kiwi and stun him long enough for Blue to swoop in and steal the item. And the collection piece this week, the name is L'Evasion, which is escape, and it's based on Tokyo Rokugo's Yudo Breaker. Except it's colored like a carrot.
Wait, you just bought the Orion Kyutama? I could have sold you the Orion Kyutama. God damn it. Oh well.
Psycho!
Yeah, right? I've been saying this like past like month or two. I'm selling shit. Contact me. Anyways, and
so Patron Yugo and Patron X team up for combo attack, and we get to see Patron X's excellent X strike, which is really neat.
yeah, no, that was really cool. And then we get to see the Ichigeki strike, which still does its job.
Of course. I'm free! I mean free!
I'm treeing.
Not letting me go through this. And of course, Ghosh comes in and re-oozes Giwi, and oh boy, we get to see Emperor Dick Gun again.
Hey, you know what, honestly? Like, there was this great shot for Dick Gun. Ex-Emperor Gunner?
I'll call him what I
No,
fucking
but
well
honestly,
please.
there was one shot where, like, when ex-Emperor Gunner showed up, I actually just, like, really liked how it looked. Especially, like, especially the head.
Because he almost never starts the transformation in that mode.
Yeah, but it looks just really cool. So, like, I'm so excited to get my ex-Emperor. I can't wait. And, yeah, Yeah, and he uses both of them, and like again, X-Emperor isn't the greatest mech I've ever seen, but I still like it because I appreciate what it does in terms of ability, because it's supposed to look the way it's supposed to based off what it can do.
Yes.
So it has a giant fucking head because it has cannons on its fucking head.
It is a pair of trains that have sex.
Yes. Yep. And they can somersault into each other's forms.
It's not a somersault, it's a cartwheel.
Whatever.
Somersault is a front.
Whatever, cartwheel!
Cartwheel form change.
Yes.
Cartwheel meat spin. So they defeat him, and Gyui's dead, and whatever, and then something that kind of bugs me is, after the fight, Lupin Red says arigachu with Sango like a few steps away, but she doesn't hear it, because if she did, she would have noticed that that's something Kairi says.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll get away from them to find out soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Raimon shows up and grows like double this normal giant size.
He's a status gold gangler, so he can do that.
I don't think it has anything to do with his status gold. It's just his one of his abilities.
Oh, okay.
He has the power to have whatever powers he wants. He can grow double giant. He can shoot missiles. He shoots laser claws.
With cool karate chop action.
Yeah. And he shows up and fucking dummies both Megazords.
Oh,
on their backos.
Is he a flying? Not a flying.
Not a flying toy.
So if we go down, and so episode 25, so Noelle wakes up like in the top room of the bistro.
25 episodes for us to see the upstairs in the bistro.
And for thieves, they keep their rooms pretty clean.
Oh, it's one room. Who knows?
Like imagine there was just like a ton of contraband everywhere, just,
right?
Like, stolen radios and like just like snacks and shit. That'd be amazing.
The only thing they've been stealing
it's so clean. It's almost like they don't even use it.
Right?
Yeah,
they only use it when like the paddles come in. It's like, hey, where's this person? Oh, they're upstairs. They're sick.
But yeah, the only I think we touched on it briefly a while ago. But the only thing the Lupins have been stealing is stealing back the Lupin collection piece.
You know,
unless you want to start counting the pendant that Lupin Red stole from Patron Sango.
Because I was thinking about that. Because I was thinking of that scene from X-Men: Days of Future Past where they go to visit Quicksilver and they go down in the basement where he like hangs out in, and you just see like TVs and just snacks everywhere because he just like he's so fast he can steal them and no one notices. So, yeah. So like Noelle looks at a picture of Kairi and his brother, and Kairi comes in. And he's
which
like,
is like
"What the fuck are you snooping for?"
Which is like right there in plain view, and Kairi comes in and goes, "Stop snooping through my stuff." It was sitting right there in plain view, fuckface!
Well, I think it was because he was expecting Noelle to still be, like, unconscious.
If you didn't want him to see that photo, put it somewhere else!
I don't know. So,
fucking asshole.
Yeah, so Noelle, like, kind of, like, has, like, a moment with him where he's like, yeah, I, too, am also trying to, like, get someone back that I lost.
That conversation happens way later during the fight.
Also, I find this the one time you see Noelle look at series and not that, like, suave, like
Frenchy guy,
French smile that he
has. Ooh la
la! The scene up in the bedroom effectively devolves into, "Do you trust me? No.
Do you trust me? Yes. Let's go! Whoa!
No, fuck you.
I lost someone too. His name was Chicken.
What? Don't get to talk anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Kairi effectively responds with, "Yeah, I don't trust you. Let's just keep taking advantage of each other." Whee! So Friezo and Raimon are talking because Raimon apparently is his arch rival for the inheritance of Don Yabun's leadership.
Sumiko gives a shit though about his inheritance
because that's why he's not doing anything besides the disguise business. But apparently Laimon's hang up about it. And it's either Laimon or Raimon, depending on the sub you watch. Apparently his hang-up is the fact that whatever their collection pieces are versus each other, Raimon's collection piece is not effective against Zamigo, which we learn that Laimon's collection piece is just the ability to instantly regenerate, but I don't think we actively know what this is.
No. Because we know just one of his abilities is he can just make guns.
But he pulls them out of the safes.
Wait.
So it's hard to say.
His ability is...
Laimon's ability is healing.
Oh. So heal someone, they're instantly dead.
Or frozen.
Yeah,
that might be it.
Well, like
Domingo could just freeze him in ice and
yeah.
he'd be helpless.
Yeah, that's why I like.
You can't regenerate being frozen.
That's why I like the line when like Zamigo like has him in a grapple and he's like you really should control that fucking hothead temper of yours. And then just proceeds to like it does like a panning moving over shot like over Raimon's body, and then like he's transformed as Frieza Amigo.
Yeah. So the Patos show up to what is effectively a civil war happening and try and stop them, and Zamigo takes that chance to slip away.
Yeah, he's like, oh, let you take care of it, Ningen.
I wouldn't really call it a civil war. I would call it more of a.
I wouldn't call it friendly.
A rivalry.
Sure.
It would be civil war without it.
So Noel stumbles into the battle and tries to use his like belt grapple hacking phone to open Lymon's safe, and even attaches this little USB drive that I'm not sure if the intent was to boost the effectiveness or just for the point of scanning it, but it fails, and he pulls open the data and finds out that the gold safes in general have 6 digits and can't be hacked with a single device.
So it needs to be use 2 VS vehicles to do it.
I'm pretty sure I called that a couple weeks ago.
It's not hard. Like, oh, Danya Boone's safe's gonna be like, you need 9 combinations.
I think my other thought on that was that they'd have to use a trigger machine, like where they'd press it on and then pull the trigger, like blow the safe open.
Oh, that'd be cool, like a C4.
Right?
You know what I was thinking?
C4 yourself?
Here's an idea for. Doesn't have.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Just open it up.
He just has all of the awesome powers naturally.
Yeah, it's like it's empty. Wait, you guys thought I got this way from a piece of plastic?
And then maybe he gets like a super form from a collection piece.
I am the collection piece.
I am Lupin.
I am the one who Lupins.
I am transformed.
So then like the Lupins decide, okay, we'll try to take this guy ourselves or whatever like that, and then like Noel shows up and like transforms into Lupin X. And he's like all decked out in his Lupin outfit. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then tries, doesn't work. And then like the Lupins show up, and then it's like, all right, you stay out of this one. We'll take care of it. I'll distract him. Koma and Yumika will try to use their their dial fighters to fucking open it.
I think before that, though, something I wanted to mention is we get this really, really great fight where Lupin Red tries to solo Raimon, and he uses the blade and scissors vehicles.
That was cool.
And there's just this awesome acrobatic shot of him like swiping and blocking and dodging and rolling and getting up on the car and then jumping away as Raimon dunks on the fucking car. I love that fight and I want more of it. More acrobatic weapon fighting.
More weapons, please. And then they realize, like, the Patos realize, like, Tsukasa specifically just realizes, like, we should help them. And Keiichiro's like, are you fucking crazy? Like, they're thieves. And it's like, yeah, but we can't defeat him unless they take the collection piece, because he'll just keep regenerating. So we need their help. And
I have to say, I think Keiichiro was a little too agreeable on that. I feel like he should have refused this time.
I think he was kind of regretting it regardless, because you could see, like, Kairi looks up at them or whatever like that, and you could just see Keiichiro's just still focused, looking forward. He's not looking at Kairi at all.
Just like, I'm not talking to you, fuck you.
Yeah, no, so he doesn't like the idea, but he's still gonna do it anyways, because it's like, yeah, I still gotta defeat the gangler.
I'm just gonna shoot the thing, y'all do whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And so, yeah, they do it, and then they're like, Raimon grows big, and they're arguing over, like, oh, well, you got your asses kicked last time, it's our turn.
Something that happens in the middle of that whole encounter is, as Red is about to go for the safe with the 2 vehicles, Raimon pulls 2 more arms out of his back, just like Garado from episode 1.
Oh, yeah, no, people were saying that his suit is related to Raimon's. They look the same, it's just, like, a bit modified.
So what we're effectively dealing with is Raimon is the digivolution of Garado.
Yep.
Palette swap.
Now I'm just picturing the Infinity. Right, everyone's working together. They're about to win this, and then Lupin Red just fucks it all. No, Lupin X just fucks it all up for them.
But in fact, it's Lupin X who comes in with the assist and manages to help Red get the safe open.
But I had no choice. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Hello? Oh, don't. No, we're forgot to get.
So they're arguing over who gets to use Goody, and then Goody decides, how about we all
Okay.
combine?
Before that, there's this
Oh.
right after they open the safe, there's this really, really nice shot of all 7 Rangers standing together.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. It's like,
I'm like,
I
yay!
love the comment that everyone is fighting over Goody. Like they fight every episode over him. The poor guy never gets a break.
Well, usually what happens is Goody will just fly in and pick a team on his own. This was, I think, the first instance of them actually pulling and fighting over him directly.
Yeah, and then he decides, oh, let's all combine. And then we get
ClusterFucKaiser.
Good Cool Kaiser VSX. And I have not said it enough, but I fucking love this mech. It's my favorite combo mech ever.
I am completely unsurprised by the fact that that mech form is CGI 100% of the time, because Jesus fucking Christ, there is no possible way they can make a suit of it.
No, I'm fine with that, because the shit it does is amazing. It's like, it has trains for feet, so it's like speeding across like the battlefield, and then slashes with one train arm, shoots with the other train arm, and then like the Cyclone Buzzsaw's going off hitting him, and then the
Not
minigun
Cyclone,
shooting.
it's yellow.
Whatever. Sorry.
We all, of course, know the favorite part when the red has to get switched out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as the cockpit gets formed with Lupin X, Lupin Red, and Patranger, as you can expect, Patranger isn't willing to play nice, and Goody effectively goes, "You're not going to play nice, then I'm going to put you at the kids' table," and literally drops him out of the cockpit.
It's like, ah!
I actually fucking laughed so hard at that.
That was funny.
hurt.
It's funny.
It is by far the funniest shit the show has done to date.
No, I shit you not. When each laughed, that actually hurt my ear.
I'm sorry / not sorry.
Like, you didn't need to laugh that loud. I was sitting right beside you.
You weren't right beside me. You were
Yes.
just as far as you are now.
Which is right beside you.
You're not right beside me. Right beside me would be right here.
Yeah. Fucker.
There's no one here beside me. Anyway.
Push
But
me.
you gotta have friends.
So anyways.
And I love that your response to Patranger being dropped out of the cockpit was the goofy yell.
Okay,
And then
sounds
just-
like that would hurt my ear.
And then
Sorry.
Tsukasa just came up in his place and was just super confused what the fuck was happening. And then just like Saki's just like, you alright there, senpai? And he's like, fucking hate everything.
Oh, also what's worth mentioning is that when they actually did the combination, the call out was Chozetsu got time.
Yep.
I'm like, great, another ninja reference. That's just what we need.
So yeah, so Goku Kaiser does all the awesome shit, and then it just ends with this amazing pose where he just like lifts his arms up like an X, and then like puts it down, and I just swear to God, wallpaper, fucking wallpaper. I screenshot that shit.
It's Keisatsu vehicle rush strike. It was neat, I will say.
I loved it.
It literally just like fire all the vehicles.
Fire the ninjas!
That reminded me of during Saga. Right, they're all fighting the enemy. It's just like, well, it's obvious what we have to do. Do what? Dumbasses, we're all gonna combine.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of both Kyoryuger and Tokyuger, because Tokyuger did the thing where it shot all the trains out, and Kyoryuger did that thing where it shot all the dino heads out.
Hey, at least the best one will always be Zoojer, when literally on the ground with cubes, figuring out how to.
Oh, that was funny.
Like, the form was literally, we're winging it.
So then
With wings.
So then Don Yaboon is apparently considering things, and that I'm afraid.
Yep.
What's he considering?
He'll
Like
just-
this guy is so fucking powerful. Every time he's considering something or he has an idea, I'm afraid. It was like in Zoojer when Jazz fucking stood up and we were all like, okay, what do you want? What are you doing?
It would be so great if Don Yaboon just like walks out in like a giant Genesis suit, or like he's piloting him like a fucking Magitech armor.
No. Silly.
I'm gonna take this Earth business into my own hands.
So Noelle still wants to stay at the bistro, but the Lupins are like, no, get the fuck out. You have your own
Kairi
apartment.
literally drags him out.
And he's like, oh, you're gonna leave me out in the cold streets? Like, it's fucking summer outside. Fuck you.
It is very summer.
It's super summery. That was what the sub said.
Yeah.
This episode is now dated.
And it's like, don't you have your own place? Yeah, but housework is tedious and I'm lonely.
My mansion's so big and empty.
Toma, do you wanna come over and cook? No. I'm injured. Can you help? No. And Kairi, no.
Fuck off.
I thought we were friends.
Fuck off, Noelle.
And he
Well, I'm getting fucking sick and tired of cleaning up your piss jugs.
And here's where the funny part about that is he tries to run back in to try and stay there, but he grabs onto a chair.
He's gonna beat him with a chair.
As if that's going to anchor him inside at all.
Okay,
No,
so I just disappointment that you see in Noelle when
when they blow him off.
When the Red Ranger says he doesn't want to join as well. I almost just picture just insert from Moulin Rouge. We could have been lovers.
No, it's like, okay, in your room? Really? That's the basement. Oh, this room didn't have a basement. Does now.
Just shoots a hole in the floor.
Yeah,
there's your room.
Yeah, there's your room.
Kick.
Well, I fixed your basement. I don't have a basement now.
C'est bon.
Also, I just like the use of Noelle just going, ooh la la.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna get
It's
overused.
like, your bedroom's down there. It's like the basement's just all dark and such. I ain't going down there. Have you had any surgeries? No. Push down there.
Blaze is suggesting we have an ooh la la counter.
No, I can't. I don't remember if he's done it beforehand. So.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, well, Blaze, challenge for you. If by next week's episode you find out how many times he said ooh la la up till now, then we will continue the counter for every time he says ooh la la.
If he says it in the next 2 episodes, we'll continue it.
Wait.
Noelle's saying ooh la la.
Yeah, every time,
I can easily go back.
Yeah, we'll have a counter for every time Noelle says ooh la la.
I can easily.
He's gonna have it done by tonight.
Okay.
You're a fucking madman.
Hey, he's our biggest fan. What can I say? Also, I'm just gonna quickly end with. Go listen to Radio Sentai Castranger episode 113. Goemon. That was when we talked about the Ninja Returns movie, and God, everyone who talked about that episode except for me hated that movie.
I did listen to it after you mentioned it.
I remember just Gar was like, I hate it! It's such bullshit!
You spent half the episode screaming into a pillow.
Yeah.
I listened to it after you talked about it.
Yeah, wasn't it great?
Right?
It was so stupid.
No, it was a fun movie, except hashtag Ninja was fun.
No, that movie was...
Except for then,
so
I found this picture on Twitter today, which apparently it was like a Yamaha snowblower with blue Sentai characters, and I was like, what the fuck's this? And then it just reminded me,
Campaign.
it's a okay,
No,
but still, it was for snowplow?
I just want to do a parody logo, how the ninja was fun.
Nothing beats the Nigner.
No, that's it. No.
No, the Ninja.
Ninopture.
No, but it just seeing that snowplow ad just reminded me of the fucking episode of Ninja where Giacomo had a lawnmower named Carly.
You want to clarify that with some context for people who may not have seen it?
Oh, well, I already said it. So, yeah, it was like a campaign for Yamaha, snow blower, and with...
They advertised with a bunch of Blue Rangers.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because the snowblower was blue.
Wait, was Our Ninja on that?
No.
Why the fuck not?
Because it's for a snowblower, not a lawnmower.
Close enough.
Sure.
Anyways, that's
next week's auction and bubbles. So we actually get a heist episode.
Heist!
Because if you're gonna have a fucking thief Sentai...
Oh, one thing real quick.
Oh.
This episode had kind of a nod to Megabot that we talked about before because Pink and Red switched seats.
For fuck's sake.
Everyone in our Discord pointed that out, so thanks. Shout out to you guys for noticing that.
We weren't there for that.
Yeah, so next week Noel violates the bro code by taking Umika to this auction in what looks like a date.
Not a date.
So that's the show. Thank you all for listening.
Noel wouldn't cheat. Well,
Yeah, he
I
would.
wouldn't do that when
Technically, neither of them are cheating
No.
since there's no established relationship.
Hey,
He's snaking him. That's all.
just Sakia. Hey, don't talk to my girlfriend like that. Girlfriend?
Give back my girl. Just like Aaron from Dead Rising 2. Give back my girlfriend.
I love how we still
He's
have.
a boy. He's my friend, but he's not my boyfriend.
Anyways, this has been episode 207.
So, as always, thank you all for listening, liking, favoriting, subscribing, sharing, and just being awesome fans. We love every single one of you guys.
Especially me.
Wait, are you saying that we love you or you love them?
Yeah.
Yes!
I will not answer. Hey!
Oh, I was wondering where
Throw
that
stuff at me, Raven!
Don't throw stuff at me, Joe. Raven threw an adapter at Lane.
Yeah, ow. Trying to adapt me or something? Adapt!
Adapt to the situation.
What am I, a Borg?
Adapt.
Resistance is futile!
That.
Um.
I know. I'm gonna adapt
Wow.
to going to bed.
So, next week...
Wait. Chikai, Radio Sentai Castranger.
You just need to have a button of you just saying that.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Yeah, there you
Oh.
go.
But I like saying it.
Oh.
Okay, whatever then.
I have my hand raised.
Yes, Gar.
I'm not gonna
cares?
be here next week
Why?
Why, Gar?
because I'm back to that.
Well, fuck you.
I didn't go
I know.
for July, so I'm going back.
I gotta hit my
I swear you
quota.
did.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
never went back during.
What about that one time, like, your grandfather was
That
like...
was in June.
Really?
That was literally like the week after I went back.
Oh, wow, okay. Anyways.
So, as for our feature topic next week, it was recommended to me by Dave that we talk about Batman Ninja.
Why don't we do Legend Hero?
Well, fine, we'll do Legend Hero.
Yeah, like...
Fuck Batman Ninja.
Yeah, fuck Batman Ninja.
That has nothing to do with Toku.
He said that there was something Toku in it.
Okay, that's one thing!
Okay, fine, Legend Hero!
Thank
Fuck!
you. Yay! David, we love you, but, like, jeez.
God,
Good night! Yeah, it's just stressed Ichi out. Just
fucking done. We started late, it's late.
What did you say, Raven?
Actually, we're done before midnight.
Well,
We're
that's
done at
actually it.
midnight.
Good night, everybody! Go on for now.
Radio Sentai Castranger is brought to you by our generous patrons, Oliver Nilsson, and viewers like you.